This is the AJC co-enrollment training. This may be familiar to some of you. Taylor would have issued this training a little while ago, probably around 6 months or so ago. But I'm going to reissue it just to make sure that everybody is familiar with the co-enrollment and referral process. So, what is co-enrollment? Co-enrollment ensures that an individual receives skills training or other education to assist in carrying out their individualized development plan, what a lot of us call an IEP, while providing needed support to reduce the probability of the participant dropping out due to barriers. Participants who are co-enrolled in multiple programs have resources leveraged in a way that increases the probability to achieve the long-term success in the labor market. This is what is known as the no wrong door approach. Um, Anybody can come in to any of the programs, any of the WIOA programs, and be co-enrolled in any of the others so long as they qualify. Co-enrollment introduces strategies that strengthen the participant outcomes by increasing access to multiple services. And on this page here, and I will be sending this out, there is a link to the co-enrollment policy for the state of Tennessee. The core programs eligible for co-enrollment are Title I, which is the Adult Dislocated Worker and Youth. Title II, which is Adult Education and Literacy Services. This includes English as a second language. Title III, known as Wagner-Pizer, but this includes RACIA, which is the Reemployment Services and Eligibility Assessments, SNAP ENT, and of course, Trade Adjustment Assistance. It also includes Title IV, which is our Vocational Rehab or VOC Rehab. Title I is the primary source of federal workforce development funding. And of course, most people, when they think of Title I, they think of training. This is for more intensive assistance in getting someone ready to enter the employment or the workplace. If you have any questions about Title I, we did have a training which provided an overview last month. And if you need it, I will send out the link again with the links for this week's training. Title II is the main source of federal adult education and literacy funding, including English language services. So adult education is not just about getting your high school diploma, though a lot of people know the program for that, know it for getting the high set. But they will take anyone, even if you have a high school diploma, and get them up to that college ready level. Title III is for employment services. They provide labor exchange services that matches employers with qualified job seekers. And Title IV funds vocational rehabilitation, which supports a wide range of services designed to help individuals with disabilities and secure financial and personal independence through the rehabilitative services. So here's how you can identify an eligible participant. Again, we're talking about that no wrong door approach. It's either through a virtual platform or an in-person experience. After the staff member or after that individual is logged into the Voss greeter, and of course this can be done either very quickly up at the greeters station, up at that front desk, or this is even done during an assessment when you have someone at your desk. During that assessment, you can do an eligibility screening for Title I And Title III programs, you can address the barriers to employment, establish the priority of services, identify a disability that requires further resources. Um, this initial assessment basically lets you ascertain what the individual's long-term employment goal is, and how to formulate a plan to achieve this goal. And the strategy for co-enrollment will focus on short-term training to enter or re-enter employment while maintaining sight of how this plan will lead to long-term self-sustainability within the labor market. So in short, what this means is that when you are assessing an individual, you should be looking at it from the standpoint of, okay, here's all of the services that my particular program or my particular title can offer, but I see that this individual has needs that can be met by other programs as well. And that's where you would start to plan, okay, a referral. Following that initial assessment, the individual can participate in core programs offered under WIOA, or they can choose to seek staff assistance to establish which programs best fit their needs and eligibility. Ultimately, the goal is to formulate a plan specific to the needs of each individual, which can lead to self-sustaining employment. So here there are some examples. An adult job seeker enrolled in Title I services that is a high school dropout learning to earn their high set. This is a co-enrollment that captures Title I and Title II. A RECIA customer looking to attend CDL training. This would be a co-enrollment between Title III and Title I. An out-of-school youth, single parent receiving SNAP is a co-enrollment between Title I and the SNAP ENT program. A disabled adult needing vocational rehab can be a co-enrollment between Title I and Title IV. So in order to make a referral, and I will be sending this form out to everybody, uh, you are going to complete a referral form. Now, in completing the form, you must make sure that you ensure that the necessary eligibility or assessment information is completed prior to the referral. Indicate all the barriers and needs on the form. List all the agencies to which the customer was referred to assure the follow through and eliminate duplication, and ensure that that referral form is uploaded into the customer's documents in the VOS system. And so that's what we really need to make sure that we're doing, is that if we have a referral form that we fill out for an individual, we need to make sure that we are uploading it. So what do you do when you receive a referral? Well, within 48 hours of receiving it, the partner agency should respond electronically to the person or the agency making the referral to acknowledge receipt of it. Again, communication between the agencies is going to be key in making sure that referrals are not left to fall through the cracks. All partners will strive to contact the referred customers within 5 business days of receiving the referrals. So, on top of it, there are activity codes to be entered, just so that we can make sure that we are keeping track within the VOS system of the referrals that are happening. So, one of my favorite sayings is, if it's not in VOS, it didn't happen. Um, So for Title I staff, there are several codes that are used to indicate a referral to a partner. And again, I will be sending out this, so don't worry about having to quickly try to write all of this down. I will be sending this out to everybody. For Title I, you've got codes 133, 135, 136, 138, and V07. And this is for referral to various different programs. For Title III, the activity codes used to indicate a referral to a partner is 134 for Title I, 19R for RICIA referring to Title I, and 19E for RICIA enrolling into Title I. SNAP E&T will use just the 628 code. I am going to double check this. I have noticed that SNAP E&T actually has multiple referral codes available to them within VOS. So I'm going to double check and make sure this is the only code you need to use. But for now, at least use this one. So to wrap this up and everything, remember to create the co-enrollment activity code in VOS, upload the partner referral form into their documents, create a case note that a referral was made or received. Always case note. Anytime you do anything in VOS, remember to case note. And don't forget to follow up within 10 business days of receiving or sending the referral. Follow up with the customer. Make sure that they've been contacted by the other agency. Follow up with the other agency. Make sure that they, have been trying to reach out to the customer. All right, do we have any questions?